Unrested back again, just taking a quick stop here at the mall where I'm shopping at Akachan Hompa, which is a baby store for little babies, obviously, where you can pick up every single odds and end you can ever imagine. If you come here as a parent in Japan, Akachan Hompa is the place to visit. It's like the Walmart for babies, or Babies R Us, the equivalent to that. Anyway, today I just wanted to talk real quick about a subject that I had been asked about in the past. I only spoke briefly on, and that was burning bridges. Sam and I brought that up before about how you can possibly burn bridges with employers, and gotta fix my ring there, I can see it's messed up. How you can burn bridges with employers that you'll have. And this is just a real quick tip, is when you do decide to leave a company here in Japan, a month is enough time to give to leave in a professional manner. Most of your contracts will even write in a month needs to be given in order to leave. If there's any other reason that you would leave before that, it would usually have to be on an emergency basis. Otherwise, I would say try to be professional if you are going to leave a company, just for the fact that it will burn a bridge if you suddenly leave with little to no warning aside from family emergencies. But at the same time, don't let yourself be abused. There was a situation one time where I was working for a company where they decided to, and this is crazy because it wasn't written into my contract at all, they hired a separate Chinese staff to also teach English because they decided kids needed to learn English, and Chinese English. Now, this is no philosophy of my own, this is something the company came up with. And they then intended to make us split our salary with the Chinese staff. And they were, of course, cool with that because that was actually pretty good pay for them, but I was wanting to make the salary that was written into my contract, so I said sayonara, and I left. And that's a point where I did actually burn bridges, and I did think it was appropriate because my contract was being broken on their part, and I was pretty much having my employee rights abused. But like I said, otherwise, you need to give your month notice, and that's because there will be situations such as dispatch and ALT, where if you finish the contract and you leave to go to another company, you can start that other job at another company while still keeping your bridges and networking connected to your old company that is a dispatch company. They don't always expect you to continue to sign contracts with them because they're always for separate schools. So if for some reason it doesn't work out with you signing another contract with a new company, you can always go back to that old one, and it's something that I've done in the past. And there's even a friend I have who owns his own company who I still work for part-time once in a blue moon, pretty much. Like, I pick up a day or two a month now because most of the time I'm drawing, obviously, that's my full-time work. And I pretty much pick those jobs up just to fill in for people who don't show up. Sadly, it happens quite a bit here in Japan. We call them flyjin. They head home and they don't finish their jobs or their contracts in the schools, left without somebody to teach the kids, which are already struggling with the little English that they do get. So it's an unfortunate situation, but that's kind of where I kind of pick up where other teachers have left off quite a few times. It's something you might want to keep in mind yourself. What bridges do you want to burn and which ones do you want to connect it? Until next time, I'm Unrested. This is JFAQ. Have a good one.